Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So before we begin, I want to apologize for any echoes. We are in the process of moving out and this is like the most empty the room has been, so it is going to be kind of echoey today. Also, everyone is home, so you may or may not hear some voices in the back. But anyway, we're just going to go ahead and get started. So today we are stuffing $382. So we are going to start with my wallet, which is right here. It is from TJ Maxx, so I do not have a link for it. And then my envelopes that are inside are from the Planning Dancer's Etsy shop, which is linked down below, as well as a coupon code for you guys, so definitely check her out if you are interested. So to begin, right on top we do have gas. That is going to be getting $30, which is always in 2 10s as well as 2 5s. So we have 10, 20, 25, and $30 going into gas. So if you guys watch my weekly check-ins, we have been using gas quite a bit recently, so that kind of stinks, but it's okay. So then food is going to be getting $60, which is 2 20s, a 10, and then 2 5s. So in food, we now have 20, 40, 50, 55, and $60. So food as well has been working really good for us, which is super exciting because that's always fun, like finding a number that works well for you. So there is $60 into food. Then we have fun, which is going to be getting a $20 bill. So this one too we've been using quite a bit, and I'm just super glad that we're actually like going out and doing stuff because usually we don't. Then lastly, spending is also going to be getting $20. Spending money is budgeted from my YouTube check so that none of my work money has to go to it. But with that being said, those are all of my cash envelopes stuffed. So we're going to fill out this here and then move on to our bills. So I keep my bills in this pink binder that I did get from Amazon. The links of almost like all of what I use are always down below, so definitely just check the description out if you're interested in anything. But Best Buy is going to be getting $10, and this is going to be going towards July's payment, which is on, I think like the 17th, maybe the 14th, but I usually pay it early anyway. So there's $10 in Best Buy. Car insurance is going to be getting $20. This is also for the month of July. So we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 71, and 72. So $72 going into car insurance. Then after that, we have car payment, which is also getting $20 today. So again, we already paid June's payment, so this is all for July. So we have 20, 40, 50, 60, and then $65. So $65 into our car payment. This one is due later in the month, which is good. It's due on the 29th, so I have more than enough time to build this up. Then we have credit builder, which is going to be getting skipped, but we'll definitely just count it today. So we have 20, 30, 40, 41, 2, 3, and 4. So $44, which means we have July's payment ready to go. So let's go ahead and just fill this in. And then we have debt, which is not going to be getting stuffed. I did already make a payment to this credit card, but we have $20. That will be extra. So let's go ahead and put this back. And then rent is going to be getting stuffed today, but it's only going to be getting $30, which I do not currently live in my apartment yet. But this is me just saving up for a buffer. We will be there in the month of July, which is super exciting. So let's go ahead and stuff this. So rent has 50, 100, 20, 40, 50, and then 55. So $155 into rent. Again, this is just for a cushion. We do have quite a bit of money already saved up. That way we don't have to budget like a ton per week, but still obviously get it done to stay ahead. But there is rent. Then next we have subscriptions, which was Thrive/BarkBox, but when we move, Wanda will no longer have Thrive. It'll be a different vet. So I ordered this subscriptions envelope from pinkxbudgetz Planning, which I'm super happy to have. So we're going to go ahead and be adding $5. So we have 10, 15, and 20. So her Etsy shop will be linked down below if anybody is curious. I did get an order of her oopsies, which they literally look perfect. So I'm super happy about that. But I do have a second one, which is actually going to be my house savings envelope, but this one is not getting stuffed. We'll count it anyway. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So $6 in there. Again, this was also from pinkxbudgetz Planning. House savings will be getting stuffed when I do my extra income stuffing, since YouTube did pay me. Next is emergency. We're going to be adding $12 into this one. So let's go ahead and count what we have. We have a total of $300 already in the bank. So let's see what we have with the $12 added, if I can grab it. So emergency fund has 300, 350, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 400, 401, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So $405 into emergency fund, which is pretty good. I put $12 so that I can end with the number 5 because for a while it was just kind of an awkward number there. So there is $405. Now moving on to savings, we are going to be stuffing just a $10 bill. Again, this is like a general saving. I use it for when somebody asks me to pick something up for them and I don't get paid back. I'm just going to pull it from here to replenish my buffer. So we have $10, $15, $16, $17, $18, and $19. So 19 into savings. Then student loans and taxes aren't going to be getting stuffed, but I'm actually going to just leave them blank. And then I'll fill in those totals later because taxes has a lot to count. And then student loans, I just don't remember. So now we're going to go ahead and move on to our sinking funds. So to begin, we have my clear binder first, and this has the first half of my sinking funds. So right on top, we have adventures, which is going to be getting $10. If you guys are new here, these are from my Etsy shop. But I added adventures for travel within the state of Texas. So we now have $10, $15, and $20. I don't know what our next trip is going to be, but whatever it is, we already have $20 going towards that. So then after adventures, we next have Amanda. This one is just going to be getting $1. I did make these envelopes, but if you want envelopes with the word on them, definitely check out Tara's shop. She'll be linked below. So Amanda just has a balance of $1 today. Then Black Friday is going to be getting $6 as always. So let's go ahead and see what this new balance is. So if I can get the money out. Okay, so $6 going into Black Friday. We now have a total of 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 71, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So $75 into Black Friday, which is super fun. We're almost to 100. We'll be there in a couple of weeks. So then after Black Friday is business, but it's not going to be getting stuffed. We're just going to go ahead and count it though because I do want a total. So we have 10, 15, 16, and $17. So 17 into business. Then after business, we have car maintenance. I am having trouble with my Kia again, of course, but that's okay. So car maintenance is going to be getting $10, which by no means is enough to fix anything that may be wrong with the car, but it's okay. So we have 10, 20, 30, and then $40. So we have a total of 40 into car maintenance, which it could be worse. I could have nothing. So there is $40. Then in Christmas, we are going to be adding the $14 that it always gets. So that's a 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. So now let's go ahead and count what Christmas has. If I can get this out. Okay, so let's put the 10 here and then the ones in the back. So Christmas has 100, 200, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 300, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So $308 into Christmas, which is exciting because we just passed 300 because last week we had less than 300 alone, so that's super exciting. So there is Christmas. I'm super excited about this because now that we'll have like rent and stuff and a ton of bills that we weren't used to, it's good that I can be like ahead of the game with this sinking fund. Next is going to be clothing. That one is just going to be getting $3 today. Not very much, but it's better than it just staying at 0, so I figured I would just stuff it anyway. So there is $3 going into clothing. So that's its current balance. Then Disney and entertainment are not getting stuffed, but I'm just going to go ahead and leave them blank as well. And then I'll get back to those when I'm done filming. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the second sinking fund binder. Okay, so all of the envelopes in my holographic ones are from my Etsy shop as well, except for a couple that I'll point out when we get to them. But to begin, we have health and toiletries. This one gets $4, so we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm not sure what we need for the apartment, given that I already have like full bottles of like shampoo and conditioner here at home. So we'll see about that when we move, but we have $1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and $8 in this envelope. So $8 into health and toiletries. So after this one, we are next going to be stuffing holidays and birthdays, which gets $6 today. And it's currently empty given that we used it all for Father's Day, which you guys would see if you watch my weekly check-ins. But there is $6 now into holidays and birthdays. Then after that, we have home, which is going to be getting $5. It still has $100 in the bank, but everything else has been used for like decor, candles, soap, and stuff like that. So now we have a total of $105, as well as a $25 gift card to a grocery store here in Texas. So that's exciting. Next is going to be Jordan. He is going to be getting $5 into his envelope today. So let's go ahead and get a new total. So we now have 20, 25, 30, 35, and then 36. So $36 into Jordan. And then as per usual, whatever he gets, Kira usually gets the same amount. If you are new here, Kira is my niece, and this envelope is from SAMSCRAFTSANDCUSTOMS, but she is going to be getting $5 as well today. So let's count her balance, and I can't wait to switch this one out too in like our consolidation video. So we have 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 66, and 67. So $67 into Kira's envelope. So let's go ahead and stuff this back in here. I am really obsessed with this. It's linked down below as well. Any like Etsy shops that I have stuff from is always in my description if you guys are curious. But there's Kira's envelope all stuffed. Pet Needs is going to be getting skipped. Then a planner will be getting $1. Jordan is supposed to have her releases soon, if not already. So I'm super excited to place my order for some August washi. So we have $5, $10, and then $11 into planner. So after planner, as per usual, school is going to be getting skipped. I will start stuffing it probably towards the end of July, but not today. So then travel will be getting the last $20 bill that we have up here. So travel also has $300 in the bank. So we now have 300, 320, 40, 60, 80, 400, 420, 425, 26, and 27, 28. So $428 into travel, which is so exciting, you guys. Like literally this trip, we leave on the 5th of July, which is like in absolutely no time. I can actually not wait. I want to be there like now, but at the same time, I don't want the trip to go by just as fast as the wait is, because then I will actually cry. But Wanda is going to be getting $10 today. So let's see where her new balance is. It was supposed to go down a little bit because we got her some Perica Trio, but I don't think I've taken the money from it yet. So we have 10, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, and 35. So $35 into Wanda's sinking fund. So after her normal one, we do have her toys envelope. So that one is going to be getting $4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So let's count her envelope for toys. So now Wanda has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and $8. So $8 into Wanda's toys. She hasn't gotten anything since her bark box, I think, just because we haven't like gone out to get toys. So then after that we have YouTube. This one is from BREEZY Budget Shop, or Brianna Life and Budgets. This one is going to be getting $5 because we did hit 9,000 subscribers, which I will be announcing the giveaway just as soon as I get enough money in here for the 3 gift cards that I want to include with the other prizes. So YouTube now has 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So $15 into YouTube. I'm absolutely obsessed with this envelope too. It's like such great quality and I just love everything about it. So there's YouTube all stuffed. And now we're going to go ahead and move on to our 2 savings challenges now, which is why we have more than just $5 bills left over. Okay, so the first challenge that we are going to be stuffing today is actually going to be the 1K savings as per usual. So we should have $25 here, but only 20. It's going to be going towards the 80 envelope challenge. So we have 5, 10, 15, and 20. So the 80 envelope challenge is something I created to be more reasonable in terms of weekly amounts stuffed. So 20 envelopes are labeled 20, 20 are labeled 15, 20 are labeled 10, and then the last 20 are labeled 5. And that all like amounts to $1,000, which is super exciting. But I have 4 $20 bills, or sorry, 4 $5 bills here. And we're gonna go ahead and pull till we are done. So I'm gonna grab this one, which is 20. I haven't even pulled the 20. So we have all of them going into this one envelope, which is completely fine. So I don't think I had an extra cash envelope stuffing between last week and today. So last week we ended with 405 and we were adding 20, which means that we should have 425, which is absolutely insane. So that is all for the 80 envelope challenge. But now you guys can see here, it says 52-week envelope box, and that is because I did purchase a box from Terra. I'm super excited about this. The one on the side is the one we will be stuffing today. So since my income is low, I prefer to pull an envelope before actually like coming on camera and stuffing with you guys, just because I need to know how much I have to set aside. So I did pull envelope number 16, which should be everything here. So we have 10, 15, and then $16. So I'm super excited about that. My numbers actually are not between 1 and 52. The highest number on an envelope is the number 22, and then I went all the way down, I think, to number 8, if you will. I don't actually remember, but every number is repeated 4 times. So we did stuff envelope 16, so I'll probably just leave this one, I guess, normal like that. But with that being said, we only have $16 in our 52 envelope box, which is totally fine because this should total up to $780 with the way that I did it. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy, please make sure to give it a big old thumbs up, subscribe, and comment down below. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.